The relations between Moscow and Harare are excellent. So when I received the invitation from my brother, President Putin, I immediately accepted and came over. And I don't regret that I came over because we had the opportunity to discuss one-on-one on the promotion and the consolidation and making our relations more comprehensive than before. You are aware that Zimbabwe was a British colony, and we did not get our independence from the British on a telephone call. We had to struggle for it. Many of our colleagues went to prison. I was one of them. I spent 10 years in prison in the fight of freedom to liberate Zimbabwe, to liberate Rhodesia from the British to become Zimbabwe. So in that process of the war of liberation, our struggle for independence, the then Soviet Union gave us ground to train as freedom fighters to fight the British. So the relations between Harare and Moscow is historical because they assisted us to attain independence in our country. That we cannot forget. Yes, of course, we have so far come to terms and again have good relations with the United Kingdom, but we don't forget that the former colonial masters. In our region, the primary objective of any government is to secure food security for our people. In that process, to achieve food security, we need fertilizer. And the Russian Federation is there to assist us, has been assisting us with fertilizer. We have very excellent relations with Russian Federation in terms of acquiring fertilizer to promote not only food security but surplus in the production of food availability and security in the region. The Russian Federation assisted us to get independence alongside countries like China, where most of us, we trained to fight the British in the then Soviet Union and then the People's Republic of China. That's where we trained as guerrillas to fight the British. So we don't forget that history, that they helped us to fight colonialism, for us to gain independence and dignity for our people. Our stance is that we should promote dialogue. So wherever there's conflict, our position is that let us promote dialogue, because with dialogue you remove the issue of dying of people. Because you talk and talk, you may not agree, but it is better to talk and find yourselves. In the first place, the sanctions imposed on Zimbabwe are illegal sanctions. They are not justified sanctions. There is no basis for the imposition of those sanctions. We have quarreled with nobody, and we have some people who would want us to move in a particular direction, but our people have a democratic right to choose their own direction in terms of governance and so on.